My loves, it's me, psychic medium Daniel Monroe, and Shayla.
Wow.
We have Miss Shayla in the house. Shayla, you're so pretty.
So are you.
Oh, I know, but I was giving you a compliment.
Oh, thank you.
No, truly, you guys, she came in and she's all dolled up and she has her beautiful mermaid hair and her purple lips and eyeshadow. Whenever I do a purple lip, I'm not going to lie, it looks sick. Like it just doesn't work for me.
It's
But it
because
like
you have color in your face. You have to look like sickly Victorian child to pull this off, I think.
but you don't look sick. Like you look so even if I'm bronze to the gods, I'm like, this doesn't work for me.
Maybe you just need a different shade of purple.
I don't We'll go shopping later.
Yeah.
Anywho, so tonight we are going to be talking about if you're actually an empath or are you just something else? Because, I love talking about what has become trendy in social media and what has become a little bit of an excuse for people to do certain things or act a certain way. And as somebody who truly is an empath, and I thought my gifts and abilities were only being an empath, this is actually something that is very near and dear to my heart because I don't like boxes. Clearly, I'm a man in makeup, and shocking if you didn't know. And
Surprise!
One of my partners called, and they're like, "What?" Can you imagine? They phone in, they call Ryan. What a lie! But that's the thing is, I don't like boxes and I don't like people telling other humans. And I know one individual whose courses are very popular. And one of the things are like, oh, if you're an empath, you're only an empath, or you should just stick with that. I literally have sat through some classes and courses with such individual. And they've been like, you know what, mediumship's not your thing. Maybe think about doing something else. And I'm like, everyone has these gifts and abilities. Some of us are just better listeners. And that's like, your job as a spiritual healer and teacher is to come in and help people listen to that. Now, can I go run a marathon right now? No. Can I train for it? Absolutely. Am I going to? No.
Yeah.
But I have the ability to do it. And everybody has the ability to start with a certain gift and then kick it up a notch. Is it something that you should stick with? Maybe not, but are you capable of doing it? Absolutely. Everyone is able to do this work. Are some of them going to be able to be in 6-inch heels and, go and read a room? Probably not. I barely could do it. I'm just joking. But no, but I'm not
fantastic at that.
Thank you. So I've been told, honey. So, by the sold out shows here and there. But no, I don't like that stigma of like, you can only do this. Like, could I go learn how to read tea leaves? Yeah.
Yes.
Do I want to specialize in that? No. It's no. That's for you, honey. That's for you. Am I literally in awe by it? Absolutely. So that's the thing that I want to talk to you guys about tonight. And put in the comments, like, we're not going to like empath shame you and be like, no, you're not an empath. Get off this live. But let us know in the comments if you feel like you are an empath or if you feel like you are intuitive or psychic or medium. Like I truly, genuinely love to know these things. And we want to know, like, are you new to being spiritual or opening up to your gifts and abilities? Or are you a, seasoned queen like Shayla and I, and you are just ready to take on more of a title or a role or a gift that you are more intrigued about? Because tonight I really want to talk about this big piece in spirituality, which is being an empath and psychic development and self-awareness. And being an empath, it feels like everybody nowadays says, I'm an empath, or I observe everyone's energy, or crowds drain me, and I can immediately tell when someone's energy is off, or, I need to learn how to protect my own energy. But what does being an empath actually mean? That's what we're going to talk about tonight. And are you an empath, and how highly sensitive of a person are you? And maybe are you just highly sensitive, or are you more intuitive and you're picking up on things psychically and not so much as like an empath? And are you just overstimulated? Do you have hardcore ADHD like I do? Because honey, that makes me a good medium. But
trauma.
Could something
do this?
Do what?
Trauma.
Or do you have trauma?
Yeah.
Join the club.
Yeah.
But Shayla, like, do you identify as an empath?
I don't.
What?
I do not identify as an empath.
And why is that?
None of the definitions I've ever seen for it really fit me. Like the experiences that people who, claim, the title of empath have never, it's just never felt right for me. I would actually really love if we could talk about like your definition of what an empath is.
I'm so glad you asked.
Yeah.
But so before we get into that, maybe the question isn't, am I an empath? Maybe the question is, why am I feeling everyone except myself? And I think that's the determination that some people are getting like mixed up nowadays is, do you think the term empath has become overused? I mean, what do you think, Shayla? I mean, you also sit with people weekly and do readings and stuff.
I absolutely think it's overused. As a matter of fact, personal opinion, I think it's gone so far in the wrong direction that when people say they're an empath now, it's a red flag.
Yeah. Instantly blocked.
Yep. It really like it the type I'm not trying to say that everyone who claims the title of an empath is this type of person, because I believe that there are genuinely highly intuitive, sensitive people out there. But there are too many people claiming the title of empath who are just experiencing normal levels of human empathy. And I think it sets people up who are looking for help it sets them up for failure.
Yeah. Cindy says, agree. I call them out every time. I know 100% I'm an empath and can see and hear messages, have since I was 2, so 58 years. Hello, Susan. Hello, Cindy. So let's get into what is an empath. So let's start with the difference between empathy and what people call being an actual empath. So most people experience empathy, right? We can recognize when someone is sad and angry and nervous and uncomfortable, excited and grieving and holding something back. Human beings naturally pick up information through facial expressions and the tone of voices and body language and behavior. And we even start to pinpoint like changes in personalities and social cues. But someone who identifies as an empath may describe something even stronger. And this is where it goes deeper. Instead of saying, I can tell you're anxious, an empath will end up going, I suddenly feel anxious when I'm around you. So an empath will start actually describing, absorbing the other person's emotions, feeling drained after social situations, feeling physical sensations around certain people, walking into a room and immediately sensing tension and knowing someone is upset before they even say anything. Empathy is recognizing what someone feels, right? But people who are empathic, they are empathic sensitivity, meaning that they can feel like they are experiencing some sort of emotion or some sort of vibration alongside someone else.
Yeah.
So again, what people call empathic is the sensitivity. But here's where the discernment becomes incredibly important nowadays. Just because you feel something strongly doesn't automatically tell you where that feeling is coming from. So an empath will feel as if they're going through it, not just sympathizing with another individual. And we have so many people nowadays who, back in the day, I remember my mom saying, good old lesson from good old mother, that going to therapy would, people would look at you differently and you would be categorized as crazy. And come to find out is because, she didn't want us kids talking about what was happening, like within the family dynamic or at home. So nowadays we have the awareness that it's okay to talk about emotions. It's okay to talk about not feeling okay. I mean, there's songs about it. I mean, Demi Lovato has It's Okay to Not Be Okay, right? So now we are in this era, if you will, of, you know what, it's okay to talk about our emotions. It's okay to be upset. It's okay to be angry. It's okay to go through something that we can truly, get other people's opinions. You don't have to hold on to it. And I think that when we are in this space, so many people are now coupling it with I'm an empath instead of, you know what, I'm just sensitive and I'm sympathizing with somebody. I'm a good listener.
Mhm.
So empath versus like a highly sensitive person, this is where it truly gets interesting, because being an empath and being highly sensitive,
Mhm.
it does sound very similar. And a
Mhm.
highly sensitive person gets very deeply affected by loud noises, bright
Mhm.
lights, crowded environments, strong smells, conflict, emotional conversations, other people's moods, busy
Mhm.
schedule, too much social interaction, chaotic environments. And people who are more sensitive, you might need more time alone after being around people, and you may notice tiny changes other people don't notice. And you may have been told your entire life, you're too sensitive, you're overthinking, you're this, you're that. Your sensitivity itself isn't necessarily a weakness. Sensitive people can also be extremely observant,
Mhm.
compassionate, creative, emotionally intelligent, intuitive, deep thinkers, and highly aware of those little changes around them.
Mhm.
So, sensitivity without discernment can feel like you're being overwhelmed. And that
Yeah.
sensitivity with discernment can become information.
Mhm.
So, in order to ask yourself, being empathic, or are you just highly sensitive?
Mhm.
How many of you guys so far put in the comments? How many of you feel like this still sounds like you, that you are highly sensitive, but you absolutely know in your heart of hearts that you are an empath?
Mhm.
Shayla, reading some of those, actually, I'm like, this is Shayla.
I was listening to you going, maybe I was too hasty on that. On
Yeah,
that.
I was like, girl.
Yeah. Yep. I was going,
Part of me is like, did I
oops.
hire the wrong assistant? I'm just joking. She's like,
Well,
oh
I'm
no,
fired. Okay.
chaotic schedule. So I'm like, oh no, she's breaking up with me the moment we're done with this.
Oh my god. Yeah, no, the chaos bit is definitely like even you today, like you were going through it today.
So much.
And it made me physically sick.
That explains why you're like, we should cancel tonight.
Yeah, I was honestly like I kept having to run to the bathroom. Like I was like so physically sick. Like just we were just talking on the phone. I wasn't even near you, but just the
No.
stress of it was.
Yeah. Today was a very stressful day. And I was like, welcome to my life. But
Yeah.
it can look very similar to being empathic
Mhm.
to being highly sensitive, which is actually categorized as HSP. So
Mhm.
psychology based term is associated with sensory processing
Mhm.
sensitivity, right? An HSP trend,
Mhm.
it tends to process internal and external stimuli
Mhm.
deeply and may be more affected by, again, the noise, the lights, the crowds, the conflict. Empath people are popular spiritual wellness, right? It's a spiritual wellness term for someone who feels unusually sensitive to other people's emotions and energy.
Mhm.
Sometimes by describing those feelings as if they're temporarily becoming their own empath, it's
Okay.
not a clinical like diagnosis, right? It's
Yeah.
scientifically established psychic category. It
Okay.
is a psychic category. And when I teach my intuitive classes, right, we always start with empath.
Mhm.
You go with like checking in with yourself, and you check in with the energy. And even when you do mediumship, you have to have a starting point. So you have to have an emotional regulated starting point, so that way when you are bringing in spirit, you can start to notice the difference within yourself. And that's true for like the psychic side of things.
Okay.
So a highly sensitive person will end up saying things like, this environment is overwhelming my system. An empath will end up saying, something about what you are feeling seems to be affecting what I'm feeling.
Mhm.
Jen, I'm just joking. And
With
there,
love.
yeah, with love. And there can absolutely be an overlap, right? And I understand why some people are like, I think I'm an empath because I'm overstimulated, right?
Mhm.
Someone could identify as an empath, but also a highly sensitive person.
Okay.
And again, there can be that overlapping. A really good healing and heals topic that I love talking about is realizing that it's okay to have two statements be true.
Yeah.
So, a highly sensitive person may be overwhelmed by the room. An empathic person may believe that they are truly going through something that's happening emotionally inside with someone inside that room. So you'll end up walking in the room and be like, oh my gosh. And all of a sudden I'm mad at my husband. And you're like, bitch, I don't even have a husband. Like, what? So empaths, where a highly sensitive person will walk in and end up hearing someone talk about something and be like, oh my gosh, this is overstimulating. This is a lot. I feel sick. I have to run to the bathroom. To where an empathic person, an empath, will end up going, you know what? I feel like I was also having car issues today, Shayla. And I feel like I need to take a nap, Shayla and Daniel. But that's the thing, though, is you have to be mindful of when you're in conversations or you're dealing with something or someone. Is it that you're just becoming too stimulated or overstimulated, or is it because like all of a sudden you feel like it's now your narrative and it's now your point of view? So that's where the real work comes in, is the discernment. Am I sensing you, reacting to you, becoming overstimulated by my environment, or experiencing something that's actually mine? So that's the empath versus the highly sensitive person versus intuition. Because the intuition aspect comes into it when you walk into the room, and not only do you feel the energy, but you instantly know why. So that's why when I teach my mediumship courses and my psychic courses and my empath courses, we always start with empath. I have this one course called Weekend Discovery, where literally we go through a weekend together. So it's like a 2-day course or a 3-day course. We start like on a Friday evening. And by the end of it, you discover, are you empathic? Are you a healer? Are you a psychic? Are you a medium? Or are you all three? Or all of the above? I don't know why my partner's calling when I am on live.
He just found out. Also, Susan, I don't think I'm going to be changing my mind about you. That's your call. I don't know your abilities. You've got to know that.
Hold on. What did Susan ask?
She wrote, I'm afraid Shayla will change her mind about me.
With what?
I think we were talking about, people's ability and the discernment and everything. And I was saying that, I tend to view it as a red flag.
Of what? Oh, the empath?
The empath term. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
No, in the aspect of like, I'm an empath. And it's like, no, you're just nosy. Yeah. Like, that's not being an empath.
It's pretty obvious when those people are making themselves known. Like, they will show no levels of like human empathy or very little. They'll be like rude to people or yeah. It's hard to describe the difference because it's usually a matter of discernment in the moment.
Yeah. And it's also like, how are they going about it?
Yeah.
So like, again, I'm obviously super empathic and I get over
red flag.
But you took the job. Red flag. She's like, yeah, I'm actually putting in my notice.
Yeah. I'm also a red flag. Bye.
Yeah.
We're just a little parade of red flags.
Yeah. But no, I've had people be like, I know you're going through this and I can tell because like I'm an empath. Or I'm not going to lie, I've been
that one gets me
with some certain people, like in some certain environments, strip clubs, and they'll end up going and like talking to everyone and anyone. And they're also like drunk in the moment. And they'll end up being like, babes, this is a true story. Babes, I know, I hear you, I get you, I'm an empath. And it's like, I was just going to tell you that I don't think I paid the meter. Like, what?
Yeah, they feel that.
And they're like,
they could feel
I
that.
could feel, because babes, I'm an empath. I'm just like you. And I'm like, I see dead people. Like, but not here at a strip club.
Could you imagine?
Girl. So that's what we mean by like a little bit of a red flag. Literally, she would go, babes, I know. And then she literally would talk to like other people and like other like strippers and stuff. And then she'd be like, so and so was totally telling me like all this stuff. And I just told them like, I have to like let you know, like I am an empath, hun, and like this is not it for you. And I feel like you should go and do yada yada instead of blah, blah, blah. And I feel like your, girlfriend is doing X, Y, and Z. And it's like, no, you nosy bitch. Like, that's not being empathic. Like, you're
That's
not
you
even
centering yourself in someone
right.
else's stuff.
And that's not even being intuitive, but it's you just utilizing it as like being nosy and like, let me insert myself. It's almost like, oh, trust me, I'm a doctor. I haven't, the I have like the credentials behind me. Like, people are using, babes, trust me, I'm an empath. Or the other one would be like, they use it as like and Susan, I don't feel like this is you, so don't worry, hun.
No.
But, or I've had some friends be like, oh no, I'm very empathic. And I just feel like this guy is just lying to me. And I can just instantly know that he is just like not telling me the truth. And I'm so empathic and I just can't shake it. And it's like, are you empathic or are you insecure? Because that's where I'm not joking. I have this other friend. I got to get new friends. I hear it.
Yeah.
I hear it. Because I'm empathic. I hear it. I feel it. I got it. I got it.
We found it.
But no, like I had this one friend and she was like, I just knew he was lying to me because I asked him if he, can I say this?
Why don't you have to ask Ryan?
Ryan, can I talk about what's allowed? You know what? Screw it. I don't care. Okay. I didn't say names. But I had this one friend that was Ryan's like, do it. We got approval.
Yeah.
I had this one friend who was like so bent out of shape, right? And she was like, I just knew it. I'm so empathic. I just knew it in my heart of hearts he was lying. And I just couldn't believe he would lie over this. And I was like, oh my God, girl, like what? I'm empathic. Tell me. And just joking. That was not my response. But
it should have been.
I'm empathic too, girl. Tell me. And she was like, he lied to me about not having herpes. And I was like, oh my God. I was like, how did you find out? Are you okay? Like, and she's like, no. Like, I made him because I'm so empathic. I like made him go and get like tested and blah, blah, blah before we even kissed. And come to find out, it was the typical, like, oh, he gets cold sores. That's it. Not anywhere else, just occasional cold sore.
That is science, not empathic.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's like, I've gotten cold sores. Like, you can get them even from like your own mother. Like, it literally can be like passed down that way. And I only get them when I'm beyond, like, I've had lip filler and stuff, right?
Yeah.
And I had this one injector, shout out to Gabby, who's amazing. And she's like, oh, do you get cold sores? I was like, yeah. And she's like, okay, I'll give you a prescription. I was like, no, not from this, from life, like from stress. My cold sores only come up when my body is pushed to the max, which has happened twice.
Yeah.
One, when we were renovating this space and running out of time and I was traveling in the middle of it, that I broke out in a cold sore. And the other time was when I was working with this one person that we won't say her name, that was trying to like take over my like business and telling me how to run stuff. And I was like, I just hired you to build a website. Like, how did we get here? Yeah. And I had to like move everything away from her like systems and stuff like last minute. And I love how everyone's going to be like, oh my God, Daniel Monroe gets cold sores. You're welcome. I don't care. Like,
we're sharing.
Yeah. And but she was acting as if like he had a breakout, everywhere else. And it was, and I'm like,
did she check?
I was like, did he like what? And she was like, no, it just shows that he like has had it in his system. And I'm like, that's not being empathic. First off,
right?
It's insecurity, and it's you looking for a reason to not be with this individual. And like, that's not being empathic. That's not what spirituality is, right? Like, spirit's not gonna be like, he gets a cold sore, dump him. Like, no. And if that was the case, like, I would never like probably date ever. So now there is breaking news, local medium has herpes. I know. Shayla. Just joking.
If that's on like K2 tomorrow, I quit.
Yeah, it's true.
changing
But,
my name and moving to another country.
but it's like, it's not that, again, you're empathic. Like, the difference between that and, like, again, being empathic was when I was dating this one individual and I could feel like he was lying and I couldn't put my finger on it.
Mhm.
And I knew in my heart of hearts, and it felt as if, like, he would tell me, like, "Oh, yeah, babe, like, my friend's in town, blah, blah, blah. We're just going to the bar, down the street." And instantly, I can feel it in my bones
Mhm.
that he wasn't just down the street at a bar.
Yeah.
And come to find out way later, he was at a female strip club doing things that he wasn't supposed to be doing, and also telling me that he was no longer into,
Mm.
no longer into females. And then also come to find out, he would, like, remove my photos and then tell his friends that, oh yeah, his girlfriend Danielle is out of town.
I hate
So difference between, like, oh, I'm an empath, babe, I totally know you need to go do this, blah, blah, blah.
Mhm.
No, I would feel it, and I would just, that's the thing between being empathic and intuitive versus
Mhm.
being your own internal processing. Intuition and empath gifts and abilities will come through very calm, but confident,
Okay.
not reactive and aggressive. So if it was truly my own, like, insecurities, first off, what a wild thing to be like, yeah, babe, love you. And then instantly be like, he's at a strip club. Like, that's not intuition. That's like freaking out. Literally, I was like, all right, have fun, blah, blah, blah. And it wasn't until like a couple hours later, I was literally going about like work and stuff. And I was like, oh, he's doing something he's not supposed to be doing.
Mhm.
And I feel like this is a lie.
Mhm.
And I didn't freak out over it. I didn't
Yeah.
start hounding him, nothing. Because again, it felt very calm, but confident. Like, I didn't even need to fact check it.
Yeah.
And that's the difference between empaths and hypersensitivity, right?
Mhm.
Hypersensitivity will end up going, oh my gosh, it's this, it's that, blah, blah, blah. I need to, double check. Let's get in the car, blah, blah, blah. True intuition and true empath, you already feel it
Mhm.
and you already know it and you already trust it.
Mhm.
And then you know what you need to do from there on.
Yeah.
And that's like the true, like, difference between, again, hypersensitivity and being very empathic.
Can I ask a question?
I don't have a herpes breakout. I promise.
This is not about herpes.
Oh, okay. Then yes.
I am trying to move us away from that.
Ryan said it was okay.
Ryan, this is all your fault.
Ryan's fired.
Okay, so we're talking.
Ryan's like, yay, I'm free. Dobby is free. Dobby's a free elf.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Question.
Okay.
Empathy,
Mhm.
right, is only feeling. It's just like feeling the feelings, right?
Mhm.
So, because something similar to what you're talking about, like I've had happen, but it's like knowledge that came through dreams, so it wouldn't count as.
So that's intuition.
Okay.
Intuition is like where it randomly like comes in, or it comes in dreams.
Mhm.
Empath is, again, you're feeling it as if like it's happening to you. So like, for example, when he told me he was going to do X, Y, and Z, I can instantly feel like I was doing something I wasn't supposed to be.
Okay.
And I was like, I'm over here doing dishes. Like, I had to pause for a minute and be like, why do I feel like I'm in trouble?
Yeah.
And I was like, what am I doing? And then that's when I was like, oh, it's not me. It's this individual. Versus psychic intuition. Yes, you can pick up on it and you instantly feel that this person is over there. And that's why I'm saying that, like, empath, you start with in any, it doesn't matter if you're a shaman, if you are a medium, if you're a psychic, if you are Barney, you start with
It's the purpose.
empath and you end up tapping into it more. Then you go into intuition and then you go into mediumship. That's why not every media or not every psychic is a medium, but every medium is a psychic, because you have that baseline. Empath is that baseline. Because yes, you have clairvoyance, and that's where people get mistaken with empath being your clairvoyance. Okay. So empath uses a lot of clairvoyance, right? and being intuitive,
Mhm.
you have the, your clairvoyance, and you have your claircognizance, and you have all of these coming in
Mhm.
to help you see that vision or that intuitive hit.
Mhm.
Empath, again, will feel it as if you have done something wrong. You are currently at a place that you're not supposed to be at and lying about. And you're just like, what the hell? Again, like I just Ubered eat some food and
Mhm.
doing dishes, and I just sent off like an email blast. Like, what's happening?
Okay.
That's the difference. And that's why some people get mixed up like, oh, it was my intuition.
Okay. So clairsentience is the psychic feeling, right?
Right.
Okay. So when we're talking with people who have passed,
Mhm.
and like they do this really fun thing where they make you feel like how they passed, like especially if it's a heart attack or
Right.
they had like repeating health issues.
Mhm.
Is that the same as empathy?
No.
Okay.
That is tapping in and communicating on a clairsentient level. So
Okay.
feeling that.
Okay.
The empath side of it is,
Mhm.
if you guys notice when I work with private readings or doing shows, I look away. And
Mhm.
instantly while I'm talking,
Mhm.
I'm like, oh, your dad is showing me and he's making me feel like he wishes that he did things X, Y, and Z very differently. And
Mhm.
as I say those words, I will feel instantly very sad and very relieved and very like almost like this whirlwind of emotions that I want to throw up.
Mhm.
And I turn and I instantly can feel it's my client that I'm
Okay.
relaying the message to. So the
Okay.
empath side of me is something I actually can never turn off.
Yeah.
The mediumship side of things, absolutely, I have my on and off switch with spirit.
Mhm.
So again, I can feel what the loved one is wanting to say, and I
Mhm.
can feel the sadness that they are feeling, right? Because it's mediumship communication and tapping in with the departed loved one on a clairsentient level.
Okay.
The empath in me instantly feels how my client that I'm relaying the message to is instantly feeling.
Mhm.
And that's when I have to pause and check in with the client, because I can instantly feel heartbreak. I can feel too much emotion overload. I need to check in with them and give them a hug or hand them the tissues or something,
Mhm.
because instantly I can feel, and you are connected in with your client.
Mhm.
You can feel that emotion hit as if you yourself
Mhm.
just heard the medium say that to you about your dad.
Okay.
Do you see the difference?
Yeah.
So that's the difference between mediumship and intuition and like being an empath. And as of, again, every medium is psychic and should be very empathic,
Mhm.
or at least empathic in during that reading. Because again, your job is to also help your client.
Right.
It's helping spirit and it's helping the client. And it's really important to, again, for people who want to be a working medium and want to do readings, and even just for funsies, to know you do have to blend all of these things.
Yeah.
And like I said, like this is one of my favorite topics. And I do have to do a little plug here. If you guys want to discover your strongest clair, I do have a 100% free. You literally just put in your name and your email, and you get, it's multiple courses. It's also when I lost my hair, so you see the evolution of Daniel Monroe's hair growing back, because it was recorded over several weeks. But there's like, I don't even know, Ryan, how many videos in that's probably over 26 videos, I think.
It's a significant number of videos.
I worked very hard on it.
Yeah.
And is it over 26 videos? Something like that? Ryan just gave me a thumbs up. Around 20-ish videos.
I'm gonna do it.
You're gonna what?
I'm gonna do the intuitive language, your quiz thing.
Are you gonna do it?
Yeah.
So yeah, you go in there and it's a bunch of videos, and it's like a step by step, and there's actually like a quiz in it that I like walk you through and help you. And then you also put together your blueprint, because I don't want to be like, all right, cool, your claircognizance, have a great day, thanks for joining. Like I want you to be able to go out into the world with it, and what to do with that clair and how to strengthen it. And again, you can go back. There's different practices and stuff that why is everyone calling me? Like mama's working.
Oh.
Are they calling you?
No, I'm just making sure.
Oh.
Like this isn't like an emergency. They're just wait. No. Well, Jared is sending me TikToks again.
Oh, Nick just said sorry, accident. Jesus. I'm babes. I'm empathic, and I feel like you need to sit down.
Yeah.
So go and check that out. It's what's your discover your Claire, your strongest Claire. We just dropped the link down below, and again, it's 100% so free. The way I knew he was lying is the place he was up. Is the place he was. What? The way I knew he was lying is the place he was popped into my brain. Okay, so intuition. That's psychic. That's intuition. When it pops into your brain, my ex would say he's staying at his cousin's house. Well, he seemed to always forget I knew things, so I have called him out, and that's why he's my ex. Oh, girl, Cindy, get it? And that's the thing. So empath, again, instantly I can feel as if I was doing something wrong or I was somewhere I shouldn't have been. And then you kick it up a notch and you tap into your clairs and you're like, okay, why do I feel this way? And you intuit it. And that's when you start kicking into psychic stuff.
Okay.
So again, that's why I get so mad with some spiritual teachers and stuff where they're like, oh, honey, if you're only empathic, you're only empathic. No, you can kick it up a notch.
Yeah.
Like I can start off doing 3 setups and then work my way up to 23. Not going to happen, but you can work that muscle, right? You can strengthen it. So go and check out that Claire, you got the quiz, and it's literally, it's not just a quiz, it's an on-demand free e-course. So go check that out. Hello, you two. I made it this week. Hello, Karen. Hello to Karen Simpson and Karen F. Hello, hello. What does this one say? As long as you pay the stripper. Honey, I always endorse other people's businesses. I'm an entrepreneur. Oh,
red flag.
Red flag. Is it?
Sometimes. It depends on the context, just like everything else.
Yeah. So I hope that actually helps. The other thing I was going to tell you guys is when you do this work, truly, don't let other people tell you what you are, how things should look, how it should be. You should only stick with X, Y, and Z. You have to have discernment, right? And don't just go into the trend or, you know, what everyone is going with right now. You have to truly decipher it yourself. And again, like Shayla was saying earlier, like we can't sit here and be like, you're only this or that. Now, that's true to a certain extent. Like literally part of my job doing like private mentoring and stuff is doing that. But I don't just go off of, you know, the first impression, like you look like a medium. There's certain frequencies that medium have, and there's certain frequencies that empath has. But it's always about what it is you've experienced. And that's why I start private mentoring with, okay, what is it that you've gone through? What have you experienced? What are your goals? And then I literally not only sit with your energy intuitively, but I sit with your guides and angels. And then we put together this plan. But I do need energetic pieces of information to go off of and to tap into and to build off of. So don't let, and I have some students who are really good animal communicators and really good mediums. I'm not going to sit here and be like, no, pick one. Like you truly, it's what your soul, right? And I'll tell them like, I don't feel as if like this is your strongest right now. We can work towards it. I feel like we need to build off of, you know, these 3 things. And we will, and then we'll get into the other things. So when you guys are going about finding different videos and different, you know, classes and courses and whatever, follow your own discernment. I have amazing mediums that have taken other medium teachers' courses, and they've come back and they're like, she told me I'm not a medium. And I was like, that's a lie. I've literally seen you in readings.
Yeah.
And it really does emotionally mess up other people. And I have to remind my students that like, hey, you have to discern that yourself. So, I mean, Shayla.
Yes.
How many times have you seen or heard me tell somebody like, no, babes, not for you. I'm an empath, not for you. Not for you.
Not once.
And it truly is like sad that in this industry, there's teachers like that. And it's because like, I wasn't even anticipating, like, this isn't even on my bingo card of bullet points for tonight, but do you think that some of it is a sale gimmick?
Oh, God, yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that with certain spiritual teachers that I call them multi-level marketing teachers now that I used to look up to. And
tied in a bow with ego.
Yeah, it'd be like, oh, no, I think, hun, yeah, you already signed up for this course. Cool. I think that you should totally check out this other one. And it's like something polar opposite. And it's like, I think that's just a sale thing. And that's where, and I've had it happen to me. They're like, oh, you should totally do my platform, blah, blah, blah course.
Mhm.
And I was like, I already do platform. Oh, but I think we can improve it. It's coming out and blah, blah, blah. And it's like,
I didn't ask you for that.
I could have literally signed up and be like, here's, take all my money. Let's do it. But I literally had to be like, is this the right time for me? And I had to, babes, I'm an empath. I had to feel it, and emotionally feel it and check in with it. But no, it's true. Like you have to, the number one key to spirituality, especially with how we have social media and trends and all these different things popping up. You have to have your own discernment. What's your like go-to tip for that, Shayla?
For discernment or?
Yeah. And like, cause you're getting ready to go to a class like what, Wednesday night, tomorrow night?
Oh my gosh, what is that? I don't know. I think so.
Is it Wednesday night? I think it's tomorrow night.
What is tomorrow?
Wednesday?
Yeah, I don't know.
Aren't you going to like a moon thing?
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Yep. I need to get.
Babes, I'm an empath. I knew it.
Oops.
I could feel it. No, it's because you invited me to it.
Yeah. Are you still going? Or are you going?
I don't know.
Okay. We have to buy tickets.
We have to get tickets. Okay.
Yeah. I'm like looking at my calendar going, what? And then I realized I'm looking at your calendar, so it wasn't even mine.
Yeah, don't look at my calendar.
Your calendar.
You'll pass
horrifying. Out. Yeah.
Babes, I'm an empath. I could feel it.
As far as discernment goes, that little voice, I was just trying to explain this to Sadie the other day. I'm like, how like there's that little voice where you put your cup by like the edge of the counter and you don't really think about it, but there's that little voice that goes, no, you need to move that. You're going to knock it off.
Yeah.
And you ignore it because you're like, no, it's fine. I won't do it. And then you immediately knock it off. That first little voice in there, listen to that. If you just listen to it, you will always be in the right direction. Like you'll always go in the right direction. And you won't like punch your cup off the table like my kid did.
I like how your discipline is a lesson plan about intuition.
Right?
Listen here, Sadie. The next time you're going to knock some shit in this house, you're going to head check, gut check it. Okay.
You know what? I learned very quickly that they're pretty intuitive. So I had to adjust to the parenting style to meet my kiddo. So
I hope my kids are like that. Me, I'm like, stop pulling your brother's hair.
Well, your kids are almost 1.
I know, they turned 1 on Saturday.
Mine is 15 and a half. So
it's about damn time.
Yeah.
Sadie learns intuition.
They gotta figure it out.
Speaking of my twins' birthday, I do have to let you guys know. I know, little plug. I'm so sorry. That all of my private readings actually are 30% off in honor of my babies turning 1 year old. I can't believe it. My little twins, Dash and David. So the code is twins, TWINS, and it actually ends this week. So make sure you go and book. And Shayla, when's my next opening?
End of October, I believe.
Is it October or November? Make sure you guys plan for the holidays, please. I get so many emails around holiday time that so-and-so's in town and I really want to come in and see you and blah, blah, blah. Then we try to make it work. And then my assistant, Shayla, gets mad about me squeezing in people.
Please
Please
make it stop.
Please plan ahead. Okay. So go and enter that code. Ryan put the link for you guys to go and book. And yeah, I love doing private. So there is a rumor that I'm retiring from private readings. Do you remember that, Shayla?
Yeah.
There's like, and we're like, no, I'm just booked out. Like, babes, trust me, I'm an empath. I'm just booked out. I'm booked out. But here's the thing that I do want you guys to realize. And again, like here, how do I say this?
You can do it.
Highly sensitive people are highly sensitive. Empathic people have learned from a young age. And put in the comments, like, how many of you have actually had a rough upbringing, right? Shayla's like, my family watches us.
Yeah,
twice.
I'm not putting my hand
up. And what ends up happening, there is a actual like science gal, where she has so much more information. So I'm going to try not to butcher it. But it's the monkey see, monkey do, right? Your mirror neurons. They start developing, I believe, at the age of, is it a year to 3 years? The
I
monkey
think
see,
so,
monkey
yeah.
do.
Pretty sure, yeah.
So you have your mirror neurons that are developing, and when you are highly sensitive, obviously you get overstimulated, you shut down. In empath, you start creating that internal intuition on how to navigate certain situations and certain energetic tones and actual tones and actual people to stay safe, or learn how to predict or intuit how to navigate chaos.
Mhm.
That's why a lot of people nowadays are being awoken by their empath gift, because they realize, hey, I went through X, Y, and Z, and I still navigate that way. So a lot of empaths have developed a lot of, not trauma, but have developed a lot of intuitive ways to go about living and surviving
Mhm.
because of certain upbringings. And that's why I'm sure a lot of people back in the day truly were empathic, but they weren't able to talk about it.
Mhm.
And they weren't able to identify it because other people were not talking about it.
Yeah.
So it is really important as an empath. Again, it does over cross into being highly sensitive. Absolutely. But the difference is you didn't shut down. You actually intuited it. You tapped in psychically how to navigate and how to, again, be okay and how to deal with certain situations and people. And that's why us empath still pick the wrong partners, because you're so you. Shayla's like, that's it. I identify as an empath. I knew it, bitch. I knew it. You couldn't lie to me.
I'm tired of getting called out.
These are just literally random. What is it called? Oh no, what is it called when you try to have a conversation with somebody and everyone shows up? Most of the time it's when you're drinking, or they're like, hey, you have a problem.
Oh,
Why can't I think of the word?
I am so tired of eclipse season. I'm done with it. It needs to end.
Babes, I'm an empath, I know.
You
What is it called?
Uh,
What is it called, you guys? Ryan, I know you know this.
It's the
It's when you like show up and everyone's there to
Yeah.
support and love and be like,
everybody
and they
tell
write
stories.
letters and
Yeah.
blah, blah, blah.
Intervention.
Intervention. Thank you, Tracy.
Yay!
Why could we? I love how I'm not the only one that can be like, what's the word?
Yeah.
Clearly, I have not been invited to a lot of these. These are now Shayla's interventions.
Every time.
She's like, I'm not doing this podcast with you anymore. I'm not coming to your baby shower. But no, it's true. Like, so it's okay for things to overlap. But what I want you guys to start realizing is understanding your nervous system doesn't take away from your spirituality, and it doesn't take away from your growth. It can actually give you that better discernment. So being spiritual doesn't mean every sensation has a spiritual origin. Being empathic means, again, you are feeling as if it's happening to you. Being intuitive means you start questioning it and you start unlocking it and you start building on it to get the full story. So that's the difference between intuition and being empathic and being highly sensitive. Now, I want to ask you guys, is it that being an empath, or is this emotional? Are you guys ready?
I'm not going to do well at this.
She's like, oh no. When we have someone like starting to laugh uncontrollably and like suddenly everyone is laughing, do you think that's being empathic, or do you think that's the emotional contagious? Think about it. That's more of like the sensitivity aspect, right?
Yeah.
Now, being empathic, if someone's like 100% like laughing so much and just being this, wild time, you could end up going, you know what? I feel like I should be happy, but something underlining is making me depressed.
Yeah.
But everyone else is like, bah! Like, what's going on? That's the difference between the empath
Mhm.
and being highly sensitive.
Mhm.
How often are you guys actually realizing that, like, oh my gosh, Joe seems, so cool, calm, collected, always has it together, but something about him, like, always makes you, obviously, this is not a real scenario, but always makes you feel like I'm sad or I just want a hug or I need to hug him.
Mhm.
How often do you get that, Shayla, while everyone else is commenting?
More than I realized before right now.
Uh, welcome to your intervention.
Yep. Is this my awakening right now? My
This is your-
empath awakening?
Babes, I'm an empath, trust me. It is. It
Okay.
is.
Good.
All right, so let's go into playing this lovely game. All right. Empath or something else. Are you guys ready? Round 1. The text message. You guys ready? So you have to let me know if it's something else or if it's being an empath. Your best friend sends you a text message. Ding. I'm fine. And immediately you think, no, you're not. Is that an empath or is that something else?
Am I supposed to answer?
Yeah, you can answer it while
Something
everyone.
else.
Something else?
Yeah.
Let's go to the comments. Do you guys think if your bestie sends you a text message, I'm fine, and immediately Rhiannon says something else?
Mhm.
Empath, or something? Comment below. Elizabeth says empath. Empath. So it could be being empathic, and it could be intuition, and it could be knowing your friend's communication patterns.
Mhm.
And it could also be that maybe they normally text paragraphs and suddenly you're getting I'm fine.
Mhm.
Your brain is incredibly good at noticing these patterns, but noticing something doesn't automatically make it psychic. The question is, where did the information come from?
Mhm.
So if you get that text message, I'm fine, did you instantly know without even fully knowing that they got into a fight with their partner or at work?
Mhm.
Or did you instantly feel like, hey, she's actually going through something. I need to go and be there because now I feel sad and I need to hug them. This is what I'm talking about, like having true good discernment,
Mhm.
noticing how did that information pop in?
Mm.
Was it you instantly could see and feel she had a rough day? She got fired. You need to go bring a fruit basket and some movies and some chocolate and some wine or whatever.
Yeah.
Nobody gets me a fruit basket. Listen, if I had a rough day, I like some pineapple. But it's true. So did you instantly like know all of that? Did you feel it? Even if you felt it, right? I'm not saying, oh, empaths you only feel.
Mhm.
Psychically, you could feel like, hey, I need to go over there.
Yeah.
I feel like she just lost her job.
Mhm.
Or did you instantly feel like, oh my God, the moment I read that, I just wanted to break into tears and I wanted someone to hold me and I'm going to go over there and I'm going to give her what I instantly just felt. Notice the difference between psychic and being empathic. That was a trick question because it depends on how it popped in for you.
Mm-hmm.
All right, round 2, Costco.
Immediate no. Immediate no.
She's like, I choose pass. So
Yep.
round 2, you ready? Costco time. So Costco, is it trying to harm me? You walk into Costco. I'm setting the scene. my good narrative voice. You ready?
Okay, let's get into it.
Babes, trust me, I'm empathic. You walk into Costco on a Saturday. 10 minutes later, you're exhausted. You're irritated. You can't concentrate. You want to leave. You want to go home. And you say, I'm absorbing everyone's energy. Are you empathic or something else? Which is it? Shayla, what's your answer while everyone's typing?
I still feel like it could be something else. but it also feels like this could be a trick question. So
Brianna said that's tricky. Do we need to send you an edible arrangement? Yes. Yes, you do. Do you guys ever remember like seeing like the like flowers made out of fruit and like mango and this? No one's ever got me that. My partners suck.
Okay, have you like seen those in real life though?
Yeah.
Okay, but they go bad so fast.
I didn't say get me an old one. She's already trying to food
not
poison
an
me.
old one. It's like, it's like people like, especially if you're sharing it, everybody picks out the good stuff really fast and then like it attracts gnats really quickly. It's not my favorite.
Babes, trust
We'll
me.
just get you a
You need new
fruit
friends.
bowl. How about that? There's a lid.
She's taking away the art from this, you guys.
It can be pretty.
You just eat them all in 2 days. Who says we have to share or wait? Yeah. Shayla's such a buzzkill.
I am when it comes to like ridiculous things like this.
Is Shayla empathic or something?
You know what? I will get you
No,
a pride cake next year.
Do you promise?
I promise. I will do that. I will never get you a fruit basket because I think they're terrible.
You're terrible.
I am.
She's like, I'll get you everything but what you asked for.
Yeah.
I'm hiring. I'm just joking. So back to the Costco.
Ugh,
Here, Costco is overstimulating.
It is.
So again, there are possibilities when it comes to if getting overwhelmed and you can't concentrate and you want to leave.
Mhm.
There's the empathic and sensitivity. There's the highly sensitive person. There's the sensory overload. There's the noise, the lights, the crowds. It's too much stimulation, right?
Mhm.
So are you overwhelmed by everyone's energy or are you overwhelmed by the environment that everyone is standing in? For me, because this
Can it be
actually
both?
has happened, it can be both.
Mhm.
It was too much, even with Daniel Monroe having really good boundaries with spirit. I was like, oh, someone's mom's here, someone's dad's here. This is happening. That person's, jumping around. And again, the empathic side, I can't turn off.
Mhm.
Sundays at a Costco should be forbidden. Ever since then, I literally Costco one day ship it or DoorDash or whatever.
Yeah.
Babes, not for me. That's gonna be my name word today. Babes.
Babes.
But it can be true for both of those, the highly sensitivity and being empathic. But again, are you overwhelmed by everyone's energy? Because that's the empathic side.
Mhm.
Or are you overwhelmed by the environment that everyone is standing in and it's just too much and people are rude at Costco?
I don't know what happens to people when they get
It's
in there.
literally
They
like the
magically
apocalypse.
become monsters.
Yeah. And if you've already passed an aisle, honey, it's gone.
Yeah.
Forget about it. You might as well Amazon it.
And like, I don't understand how many times I've heard people say like, oh, like how the aisles are supposed to have like signs, but they only have numbers. They don't actually say what is down the aisle.
And
It's
God
just a
forbid
mystery.
they move it. Don't even get me started at Home Depot because on the app, it tells you what aisle and what bin and this and that.
Mhm.
And then if you have a partner like I do who has hardcore ADHD and didn't realize that he selected the wrong Home Depot that you're not at, and you've been going up and down the same aisle and
Mhm.
staring at the same bin for the
Mhm.
past 45 minutes. This is why Daniel got a cold sore during renovations in this house of Monroe. It was so bad.
What is it with him in 45 minutes?
Girl, I literally was like, I'm standing in front taking a picture and he's like, I don't get it. It says it in the app and blah, blah, blah. Then literally as time goes, and I'm already ready to check out. And he goes, oh, my bad, babe. I thought you were at the Jensen Beach Home Depot, not the one over in Vancouver. And I'm like, why? That's not empathic. It's filing for divorce.
Yeah.
I'm just joking.
I'm single leaving Home
Yeah.
Depot.
Yeah, right. If I was single, I would not be leaving Home Depot, honey.
No. Just saying that when you walked in, you were not single, but
Oh,
you were leaving
yeah.
single.
I was like, that would be the market number one I would go to is Home Depot. Have you guys seen? Or it's neither here nor there. All right, last one. Round 4. I was fine until you walked in. You ready? Is this empathic or something else? You're having an amazing day. Your partner comes home furious, mad, because he was stuck at Home Depot. 10 minutes later, you're furious. Are you empathic or something else? Don't even get me started on putting together IKEA furniture. That truly is like relationship testing.
Yeah.
But truly, if instantly you're 10 minutes later, you are furious, empathic or something else. It's a
Something
spectrum.
else.
Yes, Karen.
I'm saying something else on this one.
Shayla says something else.
For sure, Z's.
I don't trust you. You won't give me a fruit basket.
Is that what it's come to?
It has. This is our relationship. All right, let's see. This week, though, girl, I know.
Eclipse season is kicking everybody's butt. The next one's on Friday?
No.
The 27th.
So with this one, you do have some possibilities. You have empathic sensitivity. You have emotional contagiousness, right? You have relationship dynamics. You have a poor emotional boundaries, or you're just reacting to their behavior. Feeling someone's emotion and then joining someone's emotions are two different things. So when you, 10 minutes later, you're furious, it most likely truly is poor emotional boundaries. You came in, you pissed me off. Now we're both having a bad day. Versus someone who's empathic, you're like, oh my gosh, he's having a rough day. I feel like I'm furious, but I'm not acting on it. Again, empaths, you have to check in.
Yeah.
You could be having a great day and instantly, like, now you're in a bad mood. It's actually both. It's you are feeling it and you know it. And then instantly it's that poor emotional boundary and reacting to their behavior, right? Because energy attracts energy, like attracts like. And being empathic, I may or may not, and to my partners at home, I'm so sorry. I say these words. We can have a good day or a bad day. I can be at your level and go times 10. Like, this isn't going to end well for everyone involved. That's the empath and Hispanic side in me going, listen, I know you're mad. I know you're furious. This is not how we're going to start the day, though. You can switch it up. And to where if I was, just being an ass, I could literally just pop back. But I literally would be like, no. Is this how we're going to start today? Because it's not how you're going to start my day. Yeah. Because I can feel it boiling. I already knew the moment you walked in, you're cranky. So you do, as an empath, have to like set that emotional boundary. So like, listen, I can meet you at your level times 10. Shayla's like, yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Or I'm going to give you, I used to actually have to do this with my niece. I never had to like, and I hope to God the twins follow in their cousin's footsteps. Where I'd be like, you need to get it together? Okay. Give you 10 minutes, get it together, circle back. And she'll come back. She'll be like, word, I'm good to go. Never have I ever had to put her in the corner, the only time I raised my voice was when she was getting ready to put her finger in the sock. And I was like, Laura. And that was like a normal reaction. Yeah. And then she started crying. I was like, oh, you need a nap. I need a nap. We're all freaked out now. And I think she was like 4. Yeah. But I've never had to been like, get in the corner. I've always been like, hey, you need to get it together. And that's like my dad voice. I don't think it's going to work with the twins because they already go. And I'm like, you're not even 1. What is happening?
It's never the same with your own kids.
No. Or with boys.
That too.
Especially David. Dash, he did give me this one. This was the first time he went like this because he went to go rip his brother's binky out of his mouth. And they were so fussy not wanting to nap. And I go, no, not yours. And he went and did his first ever like lip quiver. And I was like, oh, my baby, let me find your binky. I rip it out of David's mouth and give it to him. Yeah. I did not. I literally was like, let me find yours. Don't get sad. Yeah. But instantly he was like, he's never done like the lip quiver. That was the first time. David's done his little nasty face that he does where it's like, screw you. Babies, honey.
Yes, like he just has like the stank face thing down so
bad. And it's so mean. Like it hurts your feelings. I'll be like, David, let go of the blinds. And he'll look and go, ah. I'm like, who taught him this tongue thing? Like, so rude.
I love it.
All right, you guys. So I hope tonight brought you a little bit of fun, a little bit of luck. I don't know where the luck would come from. Maybe now you know how to navigate Home Depot. But truly,
maybe you get a fruit basket.
Clearly, I'm not.
Not for me.
Not from Shayla. She hits me. I need to go home.
Yeah.
But I hope this truly, you guys, helped you guys to again have discernment, have your own navigation, have your own starting point energetically. And you do have to again be your best and first advocate, because I can't do this work for you, right? You can come to me and I can help you and I can connect with, your departed loved ones. But when it comes to developing your gifts, you yourself have to be your own navigation. My job is to help you listen. So don't let other teachers out there tell you you're only this, you're only that. Don't listen to that. Listen to your heart, listen to your own intuition. And I got attacked for doing something I didn't do. She is from Crazy Christian Cult from Yakul. Wait, what's happening?
That was earlier when you were talking about like the scenario with the partner coming home and feeling their feelings. It was that quiz question.
Oh, Elizabeth, I'm so sorry. Girl, I grew up in Yakul. I get it. Wild, wild west. Okay. Good night, Daniel and Shayla. Thank you. You're welcome, Leanna, my love. I love you so much. And also we have the Empath class that's in person if you're here in the Portland Metro, Vancouver area. It is called, do you remember what it's called?
Nope.
I literally picked the date just for Shayla, and then she told me she can't come to it. How rude, right?
I'm trying to figure it out.
No, what's that is that? No fruit basket for you.
No fruit basket for you either.
I know. But truly, you guys, it's called Empath Protection.
Ryan, help.
Ryan, I can't remember. We were talking about so many other classes. We have the mediumship class happening in October. We have a couple of free classes.
Empath Protection Workshop.
Empath Protection. There we go. Workshop.
Yes.
So come and check that out. We already are like halfway sold out and we haven't even started promoting it. So go and check it out, you guys. It is Are You an Empath? Join Daniel for an upcoming event on September. Thank you, Ryan. So yeah, Empath Protection Workshop is happening here at the Daniel Monroe Spirit Center in Vancouver, Washington. And it's going to be so much fun. And Shayla may or may not be there. We don't know yet.
There also won't be a fruit basket here. So,
honey, I'll be here. So there is a fruit basket here.
See, that's what I was going to say. Is it a hate crime to send you a fruit basket?
No.
Okay.
Is it a hate crime to give Queen a crown? No.
Do you consider a fruit basket on the same level as a crown? Because I feel like some people might argue this. I don't know. That feels like an individual opinion.
Then why'd you ask it? I'm breaking up with you. I'm going home. Have a great night. I love you guys. Go and check out the website for all the fun stuff. Go and utilize the discount code. But most importantly, remember to love yourself and to be yourself. And don't let anyone tell you different, Shayla.
I do what I want.
No. You're not ready for this title.
Oh,
yeah, right.
Not the actual call out. Come on. That's rude. This is
what
not
happens.
An actual intervention.
This is what happens when Daniel doesn't get a fruit basket. Babes, I'm an empath. It's okay.
I quit.
No, 300. You can't promise me a pride cake and then quit.
So if I quit, I can't see you.
No, we'd break up.
Oh.
Oh, are you still friends with your exes?
I used to be, but
see, it'd be like that.
You know what? I'm tired of this abuse.
I'm going home. I'm going to skew.
I'm going to go to skew.
All right. We love you guys. Have a wonderful night. We will be live next Tuesday at 6 p.m. You don't want to miss it. Mwah. Bye, you guys.